EKB'd, and yeah, it's good. Yep. Yeah, it's good against Darkseid. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. He's also great for catching him out post-surge. Yeah, he's all-round. Oracle is very, very good on paper against Darkseid. Definitely, yeah.
Team Liquid's turn to.
I'm interested to see what they pick with this. Oh, okay. They picked the one of the heroes that Farter can play. No, I know. I'm not flaming. He didn't. I love Farter. He's a really nice guy. But in all seriousness, they do pretty much pick and raise at 90% of the time that it's in the pool. They love to get him the Razor. That is, it's his hero. I think he likes it. I can imagine him just sitting there and getting all like kind of cozy and happy about the fact that he's playing Razor. Like
5 seconds remaining.
Well, I don't know. He's far, isn't he? Maybe he's got his own way of thinking. He's different.
Reserve time.
He loves his Razor. I'll have to ask him. I'll have to be like, do you really love playing Razor that much? And he'll either be like, no, I fucking hate it. Or he'll be like...
Team Liquid's turn to pick.
What sounds weird? Yeah, let's call them RoX. Oh. Tornado RoX. The tornadoes.
5 seconds.
Tornado RoX. Come on, don't flame. You're telling me off for flaming. Flaming their whole kind of
Reserve
livelihood.
Time.
Alright. 4th pick for Liquid. I'm trying to think what else is in their standard thing. Croaky Dazzle. That's what we're missing. Hello, Croaky. Can you pick Dazzle, please?
Ten seconds remaining.
Nah, Croaky wouldn't do Lion. He wouldn't do Lion.
5 seconds
He'd pick a Dazzle.
remaining.
Okay, I was Shaman. There we go.
Radiant team.
Goddamn Croaky. He was right, I was left.
Ten seconds remaining.
Oh, is it? Oh, well, let me fix that. Up.
5 seconds remaining.
Oh, stupid microphone. Wait, I can fix this. Be right back.
Reserve time. Team Liquid's
Did I
turn
fix it,
to
Andy?
ban.
Yeah, I killed it. Alright. Is it alright now? Yeah. Okay, that's good. Right, anyway, so Beastmaster, okie dokie, that's going to be what on the off lane, so we're still looking for the position 1 here for Tornado, and Liquid, they are still looking for that Matumba man here, aren't they? What would it be?
Reserve time.
What do you reckon?
Radiant team ban. Team Liquid's turn to pick.
Yeah, they've certainly got a lot of flexibility here. Yeah.
10 seconds
Oh,
remaining.
what about Matumba man? What about getting on the the Sven?
5 seconds remaining.
Or the Lycan, another push. Okay.
Radiant
Okay.
team pick.
Okay.
10 seconds remaining.
Final pick for Tornado. What's their answer to that? That's
5 seconds remaining.
something fun. Something exciting, Tornado. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Reserve time.
Let's see. I want to see Mirana carry. Let's go. Yeah. you just jump away, Andy. You buy a refresher and you jump again. Refresher Mirana is rife at my MMR. Okay, right, new hero. I mean, Envy? I mean, it... Right. PA. Well, yeah, which wouldn't want to normally, that's for sure. Yeah.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
There we go. Let's get ourselves into this. I think this is going to be a good one for sure. I'm excited to see this. Last series, of course, the day that me and yourself are going to be covering, because we're going to be chilling out after this. But this is Tornado RoX, I believe, formerly known as Fantastic 5, going up against the side of Team Liquid. And some interesting hero picks nonetheless. I'm interested to see the Oracle and play again and just see the Earth Spirit. I'm very interested to see how this PA goes on. Now we see Jarex rolling to the lane. He was trying to get out an early ward, but RoX actually had our Zeke T-pin out there, so some smart awareness from the guys, and it's going to be hard for Jarex to get down the vision that he wants to. But yeah, the PA, as you said, on paper it could work out, but as a hero, do you think that it's actually in a good place at the moment?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it's hard.
He's got a nice set. This is a nice set as well.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever even
this is
seen
nice.
that helmet. What the hell is that? The Bloodroot Guard. Alrighty. But I think it's a very different playstyle than a lot of other position ones, you know? You kind of have to be very careful when you choose to engage. It's not really good against heavy disabled teams because you're forced into buying earlier BKB. I think PA wants to be relatively greedy in most cases, and I think he should be able to get away with that this game.
Andy, people are still saying your in-game doesn't work. Are you sure you've not changed it?
It's because I forgot to toggle it on and off. Apparently that fixes it, and I just forgot to do it this game, so I did it now. I should be fine.
There we go, chat. We're fixing it for you here. We respond to your issues straight away. Apologies, we are on a 5-minute delay, though, of course.
Yeah.
We're 5 minutes in the past. But yeah, here we have it. Tornado vs. I've not really looked at the odds for this, so I don't know which team's favoured. I'd imagine people would be saying Liquid. I mean, do you think draft-wise, would you say Liquid as well? Are you liking the Lycan? I
do. I think it's very strong against this particular lineup. But it's, again, very dependent on the lanes, you know? Like, what does the middle lane do for Liquid? Do they have any way of relieving Fata? Because it seems like the Bane is way too strong for either of their supports to go solo zone. So they're just going to be focusing on staying bottom. Mind Control and Jarex are going to be trying to stop the PA from getting farm, and then top, it's just going to be the Shadow Shaman and Lycan against offlane Beastmaster. And you do have to be careful in this lane as Beastmaster because you can die. Shackle is very good against solo offlane because there's no other hero to disable it, and it lasts a very long time.
Yeah, but the same time, I guess, as KuroKy, you got to be kind of careful because, like, if you misplay this, Beastmaster can end up getting a kill on you. Surely, if he whittles you down with the boars and gets a nice pair of axes thrown in. You know, KuroKy isn't really the tankiest of heroes here on the Shaman, so he's got to be aware of the punch of Beastmaster. Jarex, level 1, coming towards the mid lane. I don't know if he's necessarily going to be able to do anything here, but he's just scouting it out. And Fighter's going to start to move in, but the blink out will be there from the Quap. And this bottom lane, Mind Control so far, it'll be interesting to see how much he does get with these Iron Shells against the Oracle. Of course, he's got that first point in Fortune's End, so he's going to be able to purge off the shells or save it for the Surge escapes as he sees fit here on the Oracle.
Yeah, it's really annoying actually for Darkseer to lane against this. Most supports have a really hard time dealing with the DS, but unfortunately Oracle is not one of them. And they've already moved JerAx towards mid, but I don't know what he's supposed to do here. Like,
He's only level 1.
the problem with Earth Spirit nowadays... Oh, nice Rune Steal from JerAx there. But the problem with him now is that you can't actually use Geomagnetic Grip to save anymore. So instead of being able to pull somebody from a roar like you would normally, he doesn't really have a good early game utility, I feel. But again, JerAx is a very skilled Earth Spirit player, so I'm sure he'll manage to make it work.
And I mean, the very skilled Earth Spirit player needs to be careful here. Because Bane is wrapping round. Nah, he's not going to go for that there. Okay, JerAx, it's going to be fine, but he does need to be a bit careful.
Stats, actually. So it's hard to beat on him in the early game, because he's still got 3 base armor, which is decent. He's got almost 3 strength gain, which is absurd.
Yes.
Like, super, super high. So he is a very level-dependent hero in that sense. And in the early game, I mean, to be expected, RoX are doing a really good job in lanes. The Razor is pretty much half of BZC CS right now. Gonna be forced to blink back though because of the link.
Look at Yo, he's just going for it here against mind control.
High. Why not?
He's feeling safe to go wherever he wants on the map at this point.
And in the early game, the Mercury down on the enemy team. I think it's actually like worth his time since he knows that he's already helped Queen win mid. It's very hard for Fata to make his way back into the lane at this point, but all he has to do is control runes, harass some of the heroes, just bane things.
Mid lane, yeah, he needs to be careful. They're going for this. He's just blinked in on this, and well, he'll be able to salve up. And now, maybe looking for the turn. JerAx is starting to play into this one. He pops the mango, ready to roll forward for more. Mind control is here as well. Looking for BZZ. BZZ being body blocked up. He's got a blink in a second, so he'll be fine. Yol's got a nightmare up the darks here, so Yol buying the time he needs to get himself away. So they will manage to get themselves out, but nice little play there from Liquid, which does mean that they're able to keep the Razor alive there, and Fata is going to be able to get himself back to base, and will be able to TP back into the lane safely.
That was showcasing the Earth Spirit needing a little bit of rolls. He doesn't have a roll. I think he's
been fortuned ended, and the kickback, the new damage for the heal. No, it's not going to outdo the damage from the Shadow Strike, and they will get the kill there. First blood here for the Quap. Mind control not coming in, but now Yol again with a nightmare will be toggled off, but they won't be able to chase. And yeah, as you said, just the fact that the Quap getting the first blood there, pretty big there for the side of Tornadoes.
See, this is why I was really surprised that Liquid picked Earth Spirit so early, because the hero itself is still strong if he can get the mid game, but the problem is he's not really getting much, you know? Like, he's walking around a lot, and he's trying to, like, disrupt a little bit of farm, but in comparison to heroes like Oracle and Bane, your early game laning presence is pretty much negligible. So I'm curious as to where he's going to find his place in this lineup. Like, when does he actually start getting to do things? I guess for now they're prioritizing him in lane and just telling Mind Control to go jungle, because he can't really get anything anywhere else. Seems a little bit shaky in the lane so far. But Liquid still have a very strong mid-game push, so even if the Earth Spirit doesn't have like a phenomenal game, I think it's okay. It just feels a little bit weak right now, the ES pick.
I mean, the PA, let's go back to the PA. Yeah. What is the build nowadays on the PA? What do you need to be building on this hero in this game? I mean, I'm looking at the lineup, but I've got to say, surely you've got to think about an early BKB here.
It depends on how much the Oracle is going to be there for you, you know?
I guess, yeah, if you want to rely on the Oracle and the ultimate.
If you get Fate's Edict and a couple of Purifying Flames, you're going to be more than fine in any fight. The problem with it is, okay, he's going ham. He's going to get surged away, though. But as far as the PA's itemization, I think that going Treads, Dominator, Basher is still a really good play. If you want to just be fighting a lot, which I think that this game, it's smart to fight, because if you're fighting, it means that Liquid are less likely to be able to get their 5-man death ball going. And I think once the laning phase kind of breaks down between having like a Queen of Pain, who has high mobility, PA has high mobility.
Top lane, X and Shaka there onto the Beastmaster, moving in with the Lycanroc as well, with the Ether Shock there from KuroKy. They will get the kill. Liquid getting a kill on the button, a good one as well. Lycan going to be very happy with that. Mid lane Yol, he's got a haste rune, he's just going to waltz around, doesn't really have the power to commit for a kill. But yeah, that's a nice pick-off to have. And Matuma-Man's been doing pretty good up here on this top lane, thanks to KuroKy and the space he's been creating. 43 for 21 on the Lycan. And Beastmaster, he's been getting the levels, but there's been a lot of denies, so even in that sense, it's not been the nicest of lanes here for Ghostic.
He's almost level 5 though. I mean, it's only a 7-minute game.
Yeah.
So I think he'll be alright for the time being. Mind Control almost dies to jungle creeps there. Close call. But I do think that Liquid's timing is still going to be alright. Like, Kuro's level 5, so he's the same level as the offlaner. That's a sign that the safe lane actually did very well. As when the offlaner is either equal to or lower level than the support of the safe lane. That's a good metric to go by. So in that case, he's actually fine. Bless you, Owen.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
But Liquid, once they get the Mass Servant wards, I wouldn't be surprised to see them either go for Roshan or just go for towers like right away. Because again, RoX, their D push is terrible. Like, almost non-existent.
And is this a game, do you think Fata's going to be building the mech here on the Razor for this one?
I think that the Razor builds...
This treads S&Y game.
I think they'll leave it to the DS to buy mech. Unless Mind Control...
Oh yeah, of course, sorry, they've got a DS.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I mean, it depends on how bad of a game he's
for
having.
sure.
Like, if Mind Control wants to go Arcanes instead, and maybe go for something else. But I think mech is kind of like the only good option, because even if he wants to go for early blink, there's nothing to combo it with. You know, there's like no vac into like an Ice Path, or vac into a
Yeah, I mean, I guess
anything
at the moment
really.
it's really just back into Earth Spirits combo.
Yeah, and
At
that's
the moment.
really hard to land.
Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. But yeah, I mean, at the moment, this is certainly feeling like one of the more even laning stages out of the games that we've seen today. I think,
Well,
you know,
an even laning phase would actually favor Liquid, because
yes.
their lineup is very heavily push-oriented and it reaches its timing quickly. Okay, we're gonna get a
hello.
silence, nice.
And Jerax with the silence and the stun. They can continue. Oh, that's big. They continue the link, but yeah, I can't quite get the movement speed on the PA.
And Razor is kind of crappy against PA for just that reason. Not only
Yeah,
do
you
you have
can break it.
high mobility in the team fights, and you also have Blur. So a lot of heroes have to run away, not only because of the damage drain, but because the Razor can just kill you. PA does not suffer from that. Only downside to PA versus Razor is that the PA can't really ever go on the Razor because of unstable current as top lane.
Yeah, top lane is
Man.
4-man rotation.
He just receives some 4-man Dota.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Good timing though, because the lane ward was not there.
Dire's
They placed
top
Sentry
tower
after they
is
killed him, I
under
think, right?
attack.
Yeah. I think they had to.
And here's the push. I mean, any lineup that's got a Beastmaster in the draft is going to be pretty good at this.
Yep.
And they'll look to try and take the tier 1. There'll be a
Radiant's
fortification
middle
coming out at the
tower
same
is
time.
under
Liquid
attack.
actually going to drop the wards here for the
Radiant
tier 1 mid.
structures are
So
fortified.
Oh, that's fine.
going all in on this
Dire's
tower,
top
yeah.
tower is under attack.
I mean, the thing is, it's okay to commit wards to a tower that you know you're going to kill, as long as the enemy team is not going to go for a second tower, right? Like when you're
Dire's
playing
top
against
tower
Shadow Shaman,
has fallen.
the one thing that you always have to look for
Radiant's
is if
middle
he drops
tower
his
has
wards.
fallen.
If you know that he drops them, then he
Oh,
can...
Jerax.
Oh god. He can't actually kill this, right?
He's trying to find the range there for a Hex or Shackle, but Kuroki couldn't quite find it.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of TPs as well, so Liquid would have wanted to think twice about committing for that one, so they back off. And Matuma Man heads down to the bottom, look for some
Dire's
farm
top
and to
tower
try and
is
contest the
under
PA's space a little bit down here.
Yeah, the tower trade, I think... is it better? I think it's always better to kill a mid tower than a safe lane tower. Pretty much in every game. So in that way, I think it's okay. Courier micro here, bottom lane, just making sure the Lycan doesn't kill it. Good stuff. And not really too much happening really in the terms of fights. It's just a lot of moving around the map, trying to get some control going, take some towers. Lycan now has Vlad's finished, so that opens up Roche opportunities for Liquid. And in another 45 seconds or so, they can either push another tower or just go for the Roshan.
Yeah, top lane, they've got a Raw here. They could try and catch out Jerax, but I think Jerax he's going to be playing it safely, and they're actually going to pause here so they can watch the stream and see if there is anyone there. I'm kidding, boys. No drama. It's 5-minute delay. So if we have a 5-minute pause now, we need to check. Yeah, if you're pausing, I'm sure it's not. I'm sure Fat is just having. Yeah, he was just having like a shit or something. He's back now. Oh, isn't it?
Target anything.
Maybe he just needs a pause every now and then so he can kind of rock his head back and laugh like a maniac at the fact that he's loving playing Razor and everyone else is going to hate him.
We're gonna get to the bottom of this. I'm gonna ask him next time.
We need to ask him if he likes these heroes or if it's literally
Dude,
just the
there's
team
no
going, you're
way
playing it.
anybody likes playing Razor.
But he plays like Viper as well, doesn't he? And I think he likes that.
I think Pycat's the one who likes Viper. Maybe he does too, actually. I'm not sure. But yeah, this Razor
Maybe.
has 27 last hits. He has less CS than the freaking Shadow Shaman.
Oh man.
He did
He
get...
has less CS than the whole of Na'Vi put together last season.
Yeah, there you go. But he got baned middle lane, right? Dude, you're such a flamer.
I'm not flaming.
That's okay. How is that? That's a flame.
That was one of the nicer things that have been said about Na'Vi on the internet.
That's a flame. It's just like double flame.
No, I love Na'Vi.
You're ruthless, man.
Na'Vi were good fun this morning. I enjoyed their games.
Yeah, they were good games actually. I like.
They're on the way back. They're like semi back.
It's like
They're like Alliance are kind of like 80% back, and Na'Vi are kind of rocking about, I'd say about a 52% at the moment.
Okay, 52. I like it. I like
52.
it. I would have said that Alliance were like 83% back, because that way they're 17.
83.
17.
You're only saying that because that's from Bulldog in the chat.
What?
What?
Why would that matter?
Because you're trying to flirt with them.
Well, I mean, I would flirt with him, but if I was gonna flirt with him, I just say he had a nice ass. I wouldn't say that he was 83% back. Don't you know how?
How'd
to
you know
flirt?
that? Oh, talking about asses, we've got sheep. No goats here.
Yeah, that was right in the.
That man's dead.
Not great. But
Yeah, and that was some lovely. I tell you, I would love to see Kuroki get an Aether Lens this game. I really would.
it is a really solid item on Shadow Shaman.
It's very good on
His
the map.
spells have very short range.
Every spell
Radiant's
that
middle
benefits.
tower
Every
is
spell.
under
Yeah.
attack.
I agree. I like it. Fata? Finding DCC here in the woods.
Oh, Jerax, I love that man. Can I marry him? Look at that.
Royal
You could.
I could.
I mean, it's probably legal. So he's.
It's not illegal in England. I'll tell you that.
In
It
Finland,
depends
though,
what
I think
state.
it's legal.
Where's he live? Oh, it's illegal in Finland.
No, I think it is legal in Finland.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
I'm not a Finn. I don't drink enough coffee.
Dire's bottom tower is under
The
attack.
Finnish people drink a lot of coffee.
They have like the highest coffee consumption, I think, of any country. Maybe. Okay,
Wow.
maybe not of any country, but like top 5, I think.
Maybe they've just got more people than any other
Dire's
country, so it's a bit
structures are
skewed.
I feel like that's not the case.
Okay.
I mean, I'm no math guy, but
No.
I think a couple countries might have them beat on population.
I don't know. Have you seen Jerax's basement?
Look, I'm an American, okay? So anything that I say in regards to like geography or anything else, you can just take with a grain of salt.
Okay. Why, are you some kind of salt ambassador? Are you trying to sell it to me?
I mean, I could.
Mm.
Have you seen me play Dota?
Yeah.
I think I actually become salty within like an hour of playing Dota, regardless of what happens.
It's good, it's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Right, this game's actually been fairly slow. I mean, I'm looking at the time, we're 15 minutes in, and it's only 3 for 3, but as you said, I mean,
Dire's
PA's still at the
middle
top of the
tower is
farm.
under attack.
Would you still say this is favouring Liquid? You know, you were saying earlier, you said the passiveness is good for them?
Well, I think the passiveness is actually better for RoX, but I think that the the fact that they're not using like Serpent Wards on cooldown, that always kind of bothers me, you know? Like when you pick the hero, you always want to be playing around the ulti. It's 2 minutes, you go Roche, you go kill tier 1s, etc, etc. You keep applying pressure just based around that ulti. But they're kind of getting picked and pulled apart a bit by RoX, which is good play on their part. Like just making sure that Liquid can't ever get their 5-man really going. And the longer they wait, the harder it's going to be to fight into them. Because PA's item progression is going to get a little bit better. Maybe he gets to BKB, and BKB PA is pretty much unfreaking killable by these heroes.
Yeah, I guess the only issue then is him jumping in onto a static link and losing all his damage. Oh, smoke up time here from the boys on Tornadoes.
They don't have Bane,
Yes.
so it'll be potentially a 4v5 because Fata's also making his way down here. Okay, never mind. He's going to be there in time.
Here we go, boys. Are they going to jump? There's still an arcane rune on Mr. 633. Kuroki! Oh, he was far too left then. Walked straight into the fight, but the wards do get dropped in time. The Sonic Wave onto 2. The Raw controlling Matumba Man here. Magnetize has been laid down. They have to get him out, but they've got the false promise. They're going to be able to keep the PA alive. BZZ will get chased down, so it's a 3 for 1 at the moment. They do end up losing the quad. Fata still alive. He'll back off. So we'll end up like that, but they're able to farm the wards as well there. So a 3 for 1 trade there, favouring the side of Tornadoes.
My life easier.
That was a really, really nicely coordinated fight. I'm actually amazed that Kuroki got wards off before he died. Because he died pretty much instantaneously, so... If that hadn't happened, I think it would have been even more lopsided. Maybe they don't even kill the the queen at all. But either way, very nice coordination. The Sonic Wave was nice. He got the grip on the Jerax mid-roll.
Yeah.
So they got a bonus kill out of that. The Roar was on the Lycan who shapeshifted. Everything, just like coordination-wise, was on point. Very nicely done.
And the PA, yeah, just the PA, the fact that she's getting a lot from that as well. She got 3k gold. I mean, is this just a save up for the straight up BKB, or do you think she's... Oh, no, here we go. Yeah, it is. It is. BKB.
It's the safest choice,
expected.
and I still feel like the whole mentality of picking this hero is to try to fight a lot. And make sure that once you have the BKB that you're just man-moding it, you know? You have max out Blur, you're gonna have magic immunity soon. This is very strong timing for the hero. I mean, only having level 1 Phantom Strike is kind of a bummer, but in this game it's very understandable why you would max Blur. You're against Lycan, Razor, Mass Serpent Wards, like all these things definitely value Blur, I think, over the Phantom Strike. Because as long as you coordinate properly, and you're blank striking on the target who gets roared every single time, then you can just make sure you get your full damage output and you don't have to worry about like having your 5-second cooldown.
That's what's the plan here? But he's nearly got his Orchid done here on the Quap as well. It certainly feels like they're getting the items that they want. Tornadoes and still looking for the S and Y there on Razor. Mech is done on Darks here. Shaman did get the Aether Lens and Lycan. He's working for that push build, trying to get those Necro books out here.
Alright.
Oh, smoke time.
Here we go, boys.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Okay, mid lane, it looks like that's the target. The roll's going to be off point, but the stun isn't. Stun on Oracle, they drop the Magnetize, the Silence as well. Matuma Man ready with the chase down on the Wolf. He's actually getting blocked up. He's like, Jax, move your fat ass out of the way.
He is so dead. There's no way. Like
he is so dead. He's just going to blow up and delete.
Even without that ulti, or without the shackle.
He was so dead.
Yeah.
That was a lot of damage that was building up on him.
Alright, well, that's going to be Roshan, I think. Because the Oracle's not going to buy back. Yeah, they're even going to drop wards for this. There's no way that RoX can contest. But this is kind of one of the strengths of Shadow Shaman, right? Like, you put wards in the area, and that area becomes very hard to fight into. They're going to throw axes.
Can they do anything yet?
Oh,
he's been hexed, and these stuns, these silences, Jerax.
Nice.
I mean, he's showing us why he's a decent Earth Spirit player. He's hitting a lot of spells this game.
yeah, decent, you know.
Decent. He's decent.
If you watched him, he first started, like,
he was crazy.
really grinding the hero. There was, like, a Reddit thread on his Earth Spirit every single freaking day. It was disgusting. Alright, but I mean, losing to Roshan is a really good thing. Well, not a good thing, but it's a good thing for Liquid. Bad thing for RoX, but it's not like the end of the world, because the 10-second BKB is still up on the PA. I think they have the opportunity to still take a team fight that goes well in their favor. As long as their spell coordination is there. Like, make sure you roar the Lycan, make sure that you get a Fiend's Grip onto somebody during the team fight. Preferably, like, I guess, Darkseer or Earth Spirit would be the best two choices, because gripping Razor is nice, but it's not like you're going to be focusing him, I think. Focusing Razor is pretty tough.
I mean, we're already seeing as well with the kind of the fact that they just have this Earth Spirit. I mean, the Shaman as well. Does the Quap need to go BKB after this Orchid, or can he afford to go for something else a little bit more aggressive this game, or does he like, absolutely need a BKB against this?
I think if you want to go like super aggressive, BKB is a very strong item. There are other choices are things like Lincoln's, Yule's, Lotus Orb.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
I think Lotus Orb is maybe one of the best items you can buy. Because you can you can dispel Magnetize with it, you can dispel the Silence, you can reflect hexes. You know, it's really strong, but it's not like a core-worthy purchase, I feel, a lot of the time.
Oh, they get the stun onto BZZ and the Silence as well. They'll chase him down. With the ult coming out from Oracle, he will be saved. They'll get the heals for as well. He turns around with the Sonic Wave. Magnetize does get laid down. They'll hold him back here with Fortune's down, but it doesn't matter. He'll continue to chase. He will get the kill on Oracle, but they keep the Quap alive. Barter's going to get bursted down as Quap comes straight back in, but they'll lose the Bane here. Timberman doing a lot. Double kill here for the boy, but he's been nightmared up. He's trying to turn. He's trying to fight. Trying to get the Beast Master, and he gets it. Triple kill here for the man on the Wolf. But he looks, is he going to be able to live for this? Yeah, he's got the backup of Mind Control. He is fine. So great use of the Aegis there by the side of Liquid, getting Matumba Man a triple kill.
I mean, at the end, though, it was a 4 for 3, right?
Radiant's bottom
Because they expended Aegis and lost 3 heroes, correct?
Yes.
So it was still a fight that RoX did very well in, I would say. Like, given the circumstances, the only downside is well,
I think the downside for them is the fact that, I mean, Lycan got everything from that fight.
Yeah, they lost the Shadow Shaman before they were able to really get to the towers, so there wasn't really any push to follow the fight. So in that sense, I would actually say that RoX came out ahead. Like, Lycan is really nice to get kills on, don't get me wrong. Like, but it's more the fact that PA is just good against Lycan. That's the issue that they're going to run into. Because Matumba Man is building as like the straight up pusher. He might go Assault next. He might go like Abyssal Blade or Basher. If he buys MKB, it actually it's an okay purchase for him, just in the sense that he can actually go on the PA with BKB. But it feels like not an optimal choice for Lycan in most games.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Alright, Basher is now done on PA, yeah. I mean, bottom lane Liquid are continuing to push. They'll look for a tier 2. I mean, with the Lycan, they can certainly give it a good shot, and they'll drop the wards here. Yeah, they're committing for this one.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
But, I mean, Tornadoes, they smoked up. We're hoping to find someone up there. They're going to TP back straight into this. They want to fight. They don't want to just let this one go. And Matumba Man actually ulting here. Oh no!
Oh, they thought it was real. Okay.
They certainly did. There's a roar onto Darks here. Matumba Man goes back in, takes down the Oracle. That's a lovely shackle there onto PA, but he will still blink away. Matumba Man isn't going to chase. He'll look for the tower and he'll get it. Good shackle onto PA, forcing her to disengage. They'll try and get themselves out. Oh, that's Earth Spirit for you. Now that's balance. Oh, he did die though. That is balance actually.
He got chased down by the
literal balance.
The Necros. I mean,
okay, another messy fight, but another good fight for Liquid. You gotta say.
Yeah,
they get the tower and they get 3 kills.
It was very uncoordinated though, because they went in with the roar, right? They wanted to try to go on the Darks here. Literally no follow-up. Like, they roared him and then they kind of walked it off. Didn't really do much. Maybe he just wanted to mana burn or something. I don't know. But it felt to me like they weren't really ready to take the fight, even though they wanted to, because they know that the PA is strong at this stage in the game. That was a 9-second BKB that he popped during that engagement.
Yeah.
And they didn't manage to get much from
and
it.
he couldn't do anything with it, yeah.
Like,
had to just get out.
PA's power timings are very important, because if the enemy team does get MKBs, your hero's effectiveness drops like a freaking rock. Like, you suddenly go from being like this invincible, like, death god with magic immunity and you can't be hit, to, oh god, I pop my BKB, but they both can hit me and my damage just isn't enough. So, it's a very fine tipping point from where PA becomes super good to aggressively average. And I think that RoX were feeling kind of that way, and they wanted to try to force their advantage. Didn't manage to get much from it, though. And in fact, I would say that Liquid are doing a really good job at staying in their current position, which I feel like they're still ahead. Like, in Golden Experience, they're definitely ahead, but it's not by such a wide margin that you would just say, oh yeah, this game is...
Oh no, it's not huge at all.
Yeah.
I mean, what we're looking at net worth-wise, it's just 3k in 24 minutes, it's, yeah. But yeah, I think as you said, it definitely feels like they've got... I think the fact is that they've just got this Lycan, and we're seeing just how much the Lycan does in these fights, and he could be in trouble right now, and he's been silenced, he's been caught out, he's been bashed, he's been Fortune's End, he's been axed, and he's been deaded.
Indeed.
That's a pick-off and a half, and Matumba Man maybe just that little bit too greedy with his farm position, and understandably so, because they did have 3 Dire Observer wards around the jungle, but a very nice smoke from Tornadoes allowing them to catch him off guard there, and that's as big of a kill as you could hope for as the Radiant at this point.
Yeah, that was actually the best possible target. Okay, BZZ.
Oh
my god!
Oh, that's a lovely ward wall combination here, and now PA. You want to get yourself out of here. Well, goodbye. But the Magnetize has been laid down. Oh, the rocks are being dropped. He's just dropped the rock, this man.
Yeah.
And he's kicked the rock as well. Oh, Earth Spirit. Oh, Jerax. Can he do it? Can he do it? No, I can't.
He already TP out. Yeah. It was on cooldown. So a bit over-aggressive there from BZZ. If he had his BKB, I think it would have been fine. But he didn't actually have the entire thing yet, so... Unfortunately, he ends up baiting his team a little bit. They ended up trading 2 for 2. But actually, it wasn't really even a trade, because the first kill they got, it was just smoke. It was independent of the team fight, so that fight itself was actually bad. A little bit unfortunate for RoX there, but they still hold a pretty good position in the game, I would say. The biggest issue that they're going to run into is, again, like the longer the game goes, the more likely it is that there will eventually be MKBs out on Liquid, or they just do the full 5-man push thing and just say, okay, we'll build a Lycan as tanky as we can, and make it so.
I mean, that's the thing. It's going to be a long... unless that's what Fata's next item is going to be. But I don't think he goes MKB now, does he? It's not that much of a...
That's the saving grace for the lineup, honestly, is that these heroes, like, neither one of them really want to buy the item.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I suppose...
I don't... Yeah. I mean, Fata, I guess BKB isn't really too amazing. I guess, I don't know, is BKB a necessity this game for the heroes? There is an Orchid on Quap that's a little bit of an issue.
I think it's really good.
And
if
they've
for
got the
nothing
Bane
else,
with his...
then
Yeah.
you can prevent yourself from getting jumped on by the PA. BKB stops Phantom Strike and Stifling Dagger.
Yep.
And you can also use it to make sure that you're fully mobile in the team fights, so your Link gets the longest duration possible. Because if you get daggered or nightmared or something like that, then your Link is going to break. If you BKB, you're essentially forcing them to either Fiend's Grip or Roar you, in which case during that duration you'll take less damage because you're BKB'd. So like the Necro Book won't do as much, the Queen combo won't do as much. So I think BKB is still a very good call. Oh, good roar.
Okay. Fata in a lot of trouble here. Jarex is going to come in with the stun, but the BKB's been popped here by 633. S coming in on the PA as well, looking for the bash. Can he find the bash? He throws the dagger. Can he get a bash? Can he get a bash? Yes, he can. There we go. Takes down Jarex. Double kill here for the man on the PA. That's going to be 2 down here for the boy. And, oh, is he going to live through this?
No.
Oh, no, he's not. The Necro unit's far too much damage. They'll lose the Bane. But they found 2 in return, and this time, yeah, Tornadoes, they'll be very happy with that trade. Jarex and Fata down, just for Yol on the Bane.
Yeah, I think that was 2 pretty high priority kills, actually. And I just want to point out that old Earth Spirit would have saved Fata there. Because the Roar would have came out, he would have gripped him during roll, and he wouldn't have died. So
yeah, he's trying to work towards that Ags to bring back that 6.85 magic, but he's a long way away from it.
It doesn't really
3K.
feel like it's that strong at all to me, honestly. Like, I think not having the ability to pull...
Oh, well, the hero, just as a whole.
Yeah, the hero. Like, not...
Yeah.
Jerax is obviously a good Earth Spirit player.
TK1.
No one wants to dispute that, right? So, if we're keeping that in mind, he's having a super hard time in this game. Like, having any real impact. I'm not sure if that's the way that they drafted, because their heroes just weren't very strong in lane, and Earth Spirit kind of needs somebody to help him kill in the early stages now. But he also doesn't have his defensive capability anymore. And that's what made him, like, such a nuisance.
Oh, look at this, Andy. They're going for Roche, but BZZ jumps in. Kuroki's got a Ghost Scepter, but here comes the PA. Kuroki is dead. They'll jump in for the die to get the motion. PA snatches the Aegis. PA has snatched the Aegis, ladies and gentlemen. There'll be an ult here from Matuma Man. They're trying to turn, they're trying to fight. He's moving forward, chasing down the Oracle. Magnetize doing lots of crazy bullshit that's probably not balanced, but it doesn't matter at the moment because they're living through it. Tornadoes. Fido will find the kill onto Bane. They'll be able to clear out the Necro units as well. At the same time, the kick is going to bounce across. They will silence the PA. But the damage is too much. The blur is too much. The blur is going to continue to blur. Chasing in with the units. Can they do it here? Looking for the army. Can the army finish this one off? They're trying to chase down the Oracle, but they've got to pull out. They've got to pull out. They've gone too deep. It's getting a little bit too messy, and that's going to be it for the time being. And again, Tornadoes, very happy with that. They snatched the Aegis, and the big thing as well, they don't lose the PA, so she still has it under her belt.
God, that Abyssal Blade. The key timing, man. He blinked in Abyssal to Lycan, like, right away. And there was no way that he could pick it up. I think he also got roared, right? Or wait, did he get roared and then he abyssaled somebody else? He might have only gotten roared. Either way, the reaction was there. Brilliant fight coming out from RoX, and I mean, that's the kind of fight where you look at the game and you're like, alright, that was a really good shot for us to make our way back into the game. We had a really quick Roshan, which is having like the Medallion Lycan Mass Serpent Wards, and we just got outplayed. Like, that's really all you can say about that particular engagement, so... Now, PA working his way towards another item, has 2,000 gold. I'm actually very interested to see what he's going to buy.
I think it's Dagger.
I mean, yeah, if you're this far ahead. I mean, PA did get an in-game buff.
Oh, look at this. Oh.
He has Ghost.
Kuroki says no.
Okay, he's dead anyway.
Gray says yes. Matumba Man.
Alright.
Okay, he's being roared here. Liquid are slipping. They're slipping up for sure. They've got to be careful about how they take these next fights. You see the PA trying to move in, but the BKB's now worn off. They'll jump straight in, they'll drop the wall, and hello, turn around, a rule around, and that's a triple kill. Matumba Man there on the big bad wolf, doing what he can with the walls and the Necros, and it's just destroying the site. They will get the blink away here on the PA. Quap as well. In the middle of it all, blinks to the side, but they're still chasing. Mind control hot on the trail here of this PA. And this could be the turnaround that Liquid need. They might emphatically be doing it here.
Yeah, that turned around real quick actually. That wall just like
that was
it was like
bam.
Somebody just flying into a wall at like 60 miles an hour. Just exploded. Alright, well. Liquid not down and out just yet. Seemed like the PA power timing was pretty good.
Radiant's middle tower
They say,
has
hey,
fallen.
we're still here. Lycan's actually got 3,700 gold again. I wonder if he goes Abyssal, or if he wants to go back for something else. He doesn't have BKB either, but I don't think that BKB is good for him this game. Between the Bane and the Beastmaster, like one of those spells is going to be used on you, right? Like you're going to get gripped or you're going to get roared. So BKB is like not as strong for him as it is for Fata in that case.
Do you like the Lincoln's Lycan?
Mm.
Or is the Lycan Lincoln's a little
He's just going MKB.
unlikable? Yeah, that's how
I mean, the Lycan Lincolns is fairly unlikable. That's true.
the Lincoln Lycans.
Yeah. The Lycan Lincolns.
I don't like the Lincoln Lycans.
I think
the
if
Lincoln
you were going
Lincolns.
to put a Lincolns on Lycan, you would
if you
likely
Lincoln the
buy it
Lycan,
on Shadow Shaman.
if Lincoln buys a Lycan, then Lycan Lincoln's Lycan, does that mean he still has the Lincolns?
Yeah, because then the Lincolns goes on cooldown, and if Lycan is the other Lycan.
Lycan Lincoln's the other
Lycan. Two
Lycan.
Lycans in the game, and they both
Who's
had
Lincoln
Lycans.
by
And each Lycan,
the Lycan.
Lincolned the other Lycan.
Yes.
Alright, I'm fucking lost. What's actually happening right now?
We're seeing a smoke from tornadoes. That's
Radiant's
what's
top
happening.
tower is under attack.
Hey, Lamau, that's a stun from Jerax. But straight in with the Abyssal Blade onto Matumba, but he's starting to lose damage. What does a Phoenix onto Parter? It's being cancelled. The ball comes out. The ball's there. This is man. They've all lost the Bane. The Sonic Wave's biggest on two, but it's double kill here for Parter. 3 dead. At the moment on the side of the tornado, and Jerax rolling in. They're trying to chase more here. Matumba man, chop, 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 chop. Another kill here for the big bad wall. 4 dead on the side of tornadoes, and Liquid lose nothing. And now they're power down the top lane. A beautiful fight there from the boys in blue.
Yeah, that was insane reaction time by Jerax. Like, as soon as he saw the smoke
Radiant's
break,
top
instant
tower
rock kick. I
is
think he had
under
like
attack.
3 people. And that just allows Liquid to set up the teamfight completely. The scary thing about that teamfight is they didn't even use wards. Like, Kuroki's like, yeah, we're fine. I don't need to draw mass serpent wards here. Just take teamfight.
Kuroki's a chill
Radiant's top
guy.
tower
Yeah, he's a
has
chill
fallen.
man.
Calculated. Now he can just drop it for
And
the
now-
high ground push. And that's gonna
Huh?
force probably Queen to buy back, I
Radiant's
would
top
guess.
tower is
Unless they
under
want to
Let's
just
have a
let this
look.
go. They have
Radiant
glyph, but it's not gonna
structures
delay
are
for that
fortified.
long. Like, 25 seconds is such a long time when you're dealing with this kind of pushing power.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Easy racks. That's an easy racks for Liquid. Very easy.
Radiant's
stuff.
top barracks has fallen.
Are they just gonna go deep here?
Oh.
Oh, they just want to go for the buildings, okay.
Do they go for mid as well with the ult,
Radiant's
No,
or do
no,
they
I
run
think they
away?
back out.
Nah. Oh, Kuroki, don't leave him behind. He doesn't get left behind. The surge is there. Beautiful. Nice team play here. And that is that. Yeah, looks like they'll leave it at that. Or will they? Do they go in for more? Kuroki, he's contemplating it, but now they'll play it safe. They'll back up as a group, back up as a team, and just casually farm the Ancients quickly.
Yeah, this is very good position for Liquid, obviously. I'm thinking if there's like another item on RoX where it becomes very difficult for Liquid to fight into them, but I'm really not seeing any like item progression that's gonna have a huge impact. Like the Queen is going for Shivas. The Bane already has his Ether Lens. I think the PA is probably going back for Battle Fury.
That's a refreshers.
I mean,
I talked about the refresher Miranus,
Yeah,
get
you-
away from
you
the
did.
wolf. The
The
refresher
meta.
Phantom Strike. Now I think you're right. What Lincoln's to deal with the static link?
well, Lincoln's is like, it's okay, but you're not gonna do any damage if you buy Lincoln's, because the Lycan already has like
That's-
AC Vlads, right? He has 38 armor. You buy Lincoln's against that hero, you're never killing him.
I guess, but it's. I mean, it totally counters the Razor because you look at the
Yes,
lineup,
it
and if you
does.
BKB and jump in, there's nothing else that can pop the Lincolns when you're BKB'd.
But you are pretty much the only damage dealer on your team that does physical DPS. Like, if you go a defensive item right now, and you're playing into Liquid's team who already has like 2 ridiculously tanky heroes in the Razor and the Lycan, can you ever actually kill them? I guess if you're relying on crits, then it's maybe doable, but I feel like it's an odd choice for me to go Lincoln's. I thought Battle Fury would be better because you're getting to a point where lane pushing is becoming
You
more
know what
important.
could be nicer?
What's that?
I mean, what about him building a Lotus Orb for himself and jumping in like that, then the static link doesn't matter, but at the same time, you're also stopping KuroKy from getting off his spells even when the BKB is not online.
I mean, it would be some kind of like next level stuff. I don't think it's actually that bad. But they're gonna
Oh,
lose
this man.
their Oracle. Yeah, not great.
Oracle, he didn't foresee that. This, yeah, ward's dropped. Oracle buys back. Let's have a look. Can Liquid do it on this lane? They've already managed to take down the top racks. And already mid lane, they're powering down onto this. Lotus Soul's been actually done by mind control here. Oh, it's a raw Intifada. They'll try and jump in, but he's going to get saved here. He's going to be fine. The Ags on the Earth Spirit, turning him to stone.
Oh, God.
Oh, man. Jerax making Fata rock hard that play. And 3 are dead on Tornadoes. That's the bottom racks done. This is going to be the mid racks as well, and this could be Liquid maybe taking the game here. The Quap's going to die. She's got nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. GG is called, and Liquid have done it here in game 1 ending.
That was very, very nice play. So it turns out that Beastmaster is completely useless against Earth Spirit with Ags. Like, not only can he stop the ultimate itself and just make them immune to damage, you can pull them back into a safe position.